I said that you were the greatest athlete ever, and here's the really she is the greatest. And I have proof. You've won 22 Grand Slam single titles. That's 6 U.S. Opens, 6 Australian Opens, 3 French Opens, 7 Wimbledon Opens. You've won 4 Olympic gold medals. With Venus, you've won 14 Grand Slam doubles. You were ranked #1 for 186 consecutive weeks, which ties the longest run in women's tennis history. You were the first African-American woman to win a Grand Slam since 1958. So there.
Yes, thank you. That is a lot. And someone like me who's still playing and who still really wants to be the best in the world, you know, I never really read that stuff, and I never really think about it because where I come from, you know, right here in California, in Compton, in fact, it's really, I've come a really long way, so I'm so grateful for this.
I'm sure you don't, because that's just been your life, but to hear all that at once, all those accomplishments, and you've had some injuries and you've had some losses, and I watched the documentary, and to see that you were sick and you had to go out and I mean, how do you overcome things like that that are mentally draining for you?
It isn't easy. In the documentary, it was called Serena.
And you should see it.
I was being really creative.
Yeah.
It was actually really great because I was so sick. I literally thought I wasn't going to play. I was like, there's no chance I could play, and I played. And the next day I was like, okay, at least I'm going to be better the next day. The next day I was worse. And it kept going like that till literally the final. And I'm like, how am I still in the tournament? After the semis, I was in the locker room crying because I said I didn't want to win. I was like, I didn't want to win this match. Like, why did I win? And, you know, that's how much pain I was in. But, you know, I just lived to survive another day, and it worked out. So I feel really good about it.
The documentary, so Portia and I are sitting there watching the documentary, and then there's a part in there where you're dancing, and you're dancing with your friend, and you're like, I'm going to do this on Ellen. And I'm like...
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, I think now, yeah. Whenever you want.
Yeah, no. We have this, because it's a long story. We have a dance team, and actually me and my sister Venus, we come together every year for like a big family event, and we have dance teams, and so we compete against each other. There's a few other teams as well. My particular team, which is the Kryptonians, we always say that one day, hey, there's our practice. Hey, let's see. We always say that one day we're going to come dance on Ellen, you know, kind of perform. So I'm going to take you up on that offer.
Whenever you want, whenever you want.
We'll give you guys a good show. It's fun.
But you're an amazing dancer, because I saw you in Lemonade, in Beyonce's film Lemonade, and then you went on stage with Beyonce.
Yeah, that was
What's that like to go on stage with Beyonce in front of all those people?
Well, it's a lot of pressure because you don't want to mess up. You know, B is so great. She's such a wonderful performer, and I've performed tennis-wise in front of thousands of people, but not like crowds that huge. So all I could think was, Serena, don't miss your note. Don't miss your note. And what did I do? I missed my note.
Oh,
I was like, God dang it. But then I was like, okay, this is so fun. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. So I was trying to stay out there extra beat, but eventually they told me in my ear, Serena, get off the stage. I was like, oh.
The reason you're in town, because you don't live in LA, do you, or do you?
No, I don't live in LA.
So you're in town to open up a resource center in honor of your sister. Do you want to tell everybody about that?
Well, we're opening a resource center. It actually opens, we take our first people in January of next year. We did I call it a soft opening just this weekend. It was me, myself, Venus, and our whole family. And so we opened this resource center called the Untitled Resource Center. It's our sister who died of senseless violence, and it really affected our family a great deal. So what this center does, it provides resources to not only the victim, but the victim of the family. Like, my sister had 3 kids, you know, and they were all there to see the opening, and it was so awesome and so heartwarming. And my mom really took a big role with her kids and my nieces and nephews, and if we didn't have that structure, we don't know what would have happened. And there's so many people, especially in Compton, that die every single day, that we want to be able to help those families. So the Yetunde Price Resource Center is going to be available for people to go there and, you know, just really be able to recover, learn, and have all the resources they need.
That's great. That's a great idea.